Good morning, everyone. Lisa Freed here, and welcome to the 7th episode of Before My Morning Coffee. I'm so excited to be here this morning, and I feel more awake and more energized than I typically do. And I have to say that I've got to credit that to the fact that I committed to 100 workouts in 100 days. Now, before anyone loses their mind or anything like that, it is a designed program with personal trainers and nutritionists and specialists, and there are rest and recovery days built into that program. But today was day one of 100 workouts in 100 days. And I've got to say, that commitment to work out every day for 100 days has really invited me to change things up in how I go about my day. Now, last year, 4 a.m. was a normal kind of wake up day for me. And this year I was like, I'm just not doing 4 a.m. I'm going to be one of those people. I was really needing my sleep in, especially late in 2019. And all of January actually seemed like easier for me to sleep in and just needing more rest there. Well, now here I am fitting in, like my morning looks like prayer, meditation, reading, workout, accountability, recording this podcast, an energy call and an energy session, and then prayer again, and then getting my family up and getting ready to go to school. So that means that my mornings kind of look a little, well, they run like clockwork, because everything has its time. And if you followed me on social media at all, you know that I am a self-proclaimed time police. Anytime something kind of gets out of sorts, it tweaks the control freak in me, and it's one of the quickest ways for me to get irritated and agitated. So I just start earlier in the morning, and then there's less people up to interrupt this workout. Right? You know, you got to set yourself up for success and decide what that looks like. So that for me looks like right at this moment, 4:30 wake ups, which I believe I'll shift back to 4 a.m. But we'll start with 4:30 and see if it can continue to look like that. We'll see. But I wanted to talk today about how it always looks awkward to start. It always looks awkward to start. It always feels awkward to start. We didn't walk the first time that we ever tried. I don't know about you, but I'm still not that good at riding a bike. You know, I can ride a horse like nobody's business, but riding a bike, it's pretty dicey. So when you go to start with compassion and grace for yourself. Know that it's going to feel awkward, that there are going to be times that you may not want to look awkward and feel awkward, and you are invited to remember your why. And I just encourage you to look at that. So for me, I want to be in the best shape of my life, not only for my daughter and for my husband, but because in order for me to do the work that I need to do, that I'm called to do in the world, I've got to have energy. I can't be played out partway through and needing naps and time to relax. I've got to have this energy. So that includes eating differently, fueling my body differently, and working out. So I'm on day 1 of 100, and it was awkward. I didn't know the steps. I wasn't able to move like to the same beat as everyone. My body felt fumbly and weird. And I can guarantee that if I stick with this, that by day 100, I'll have a lot more moves than I do today. So remember, if you're starting something new, if you're starting out fresh on something, or maybe you're beginning again, you're recommitting again in this moment, please remember that it's going to feel awkward to start. It happens for everyone. You're not alone in it. Sending you so much love and wishing you a day as beautiful as you. Bye for now, everyone.